So, Miss Natalie, you done took yourself on down to Texas. And baby, it's on and popping yet again. Hey guys, listen. Ciao. We are back. Bad Boys season 2. They are in Texas. In Texas, we got some old favorites and some new folks that I know. Some of them from somewhere, and some of them never seen them before. Uh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And look, one of the oldies but goodies, Anthony. Baby, Miss Anthony, they not playing with you this season, baby. They said, no. You're not going to ease by. See, Anthony slid by last season. Had a little tussle, a little tete-a-tete. You know, you had a little pushing match with Milan, and then you pushed that other bitch in the pool. That ain't working this time, girl. They're gonna make you fight. I said, oh, all that pretty ain't gonna work this time. Anyway, let's just kind of go through this. We're gonna start where we really started. We started in Lima, Ohio, or Lima. I say Lima. It's in Ohio. We start in Ohio. Natalie goes to Ohio. She's this cute little patent leather get up, got this real sharp pink fur coat. It's fuchsia fur coat. I said, come on, Natalie. Now her hair was doing a little something. I said, what's going on, girl? You got a lot of flyaways with that hair, but yeah, I get it. It's Ohio. Ohio's cold, baby. And they had the top up on the sunroof open for whatever reason. But it was doing something with her hair. But the coat was bad. This is a little short fur coat, bad. I said, okay, she looked good. She looked good. She starts there in Ohio. She's going to go get okay, you know they always want to have one big star, okay? Or what they consider a big star. Last time it was Milan, okay? I said, well, who are they actually going to pull this time? Child, they go down to the jailhouse. And they got to go bail their main star out of the jailhouse. And when that door opened up and I looked up and I said, get me a cocktail. Orlando Brown. I said, who okayed Orlando Brown to be in this environment? Orlando Brown do not listen. Orlando Brown is about 20 cards short of a damn Uno deck. Who in the hell okay Orlando to somebody gonna get hurt, child. Somebody gonna get hurt, or Orlando gonna make somebody hurt him. Anyway, we down there, she done paid 25 K to get him out. He got an ankle monitor. They basically let him go. They had to get a whole mental evaluation done for him to be able to go. She flies him back on out to Texas. Here's the thing. Right from the door, I said, yes, you're the main star. We know it. It is what it is. They didn't put 25,000 on your head to get you out of jail, to get you in the show. This is the same thing. I said, just like last season, it kind of seemed like Milan was bought and paid for. Absolutely, you're hearing it from me. Somebody might not like it. Do something about it. Orlando Brown has been bought and paid for. They paid 25 bands to get him out of jail, and this suckers running around already in the first 20 minutes of the show. You getting your hair cut. Now, I mean, they were treating him really good. Put him in a nice little place to get, take a shower, get himself together, and they're gonna fly out the next day. All that kind of stuff. He's being treated like the star of the show, which he should. He got a lot of time and tenure. Okay, he was a child star and all that. I don't really know what it is he offers, other than he's dramatic and he acts crazy. And I think a lot of it is an act. I think he has some issues. I do. I feel like Orlando has some issues, but I feel like a lot of what Orlando does is a lot of put on bullshit. Okay, I mean, whatever. These young folks. Young folks is different than folks Orlando's age. Young folks will try you because that's the part of being young. When you're young, you don't fear much. So who's scared of the crazy bitch from off of the cut? I said it. I said it. Who is afraid of the crazy bitch from off the internet? Because that's Orlando. You were a child star 900 years ago. Okay. And now you be doing ridiculous shit on the internet. Okay. And bam! You know, that's how the kids are. Child, some of it, why I love them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm old head. And I get life off of them because they don't fear. Sometimes they're a little loose. You be like, come on now. Y'all a little too loose. But they're young. And that's what being young is about. Being spry. And they are. And I don't think that too many of these folks will give a goddamn. They will view him as the crazy bitch from off the internet. And if he says something wrong, they will pimp slap him and keep it right the hell on moving. And I'm going to be here just like this. Duck girl. That girl, look, they're young and they spry. She ready to pop you, honey. I don't know. But this is my thing. Orlando been bought and paid for. I said it. He's sitting there getting his hair cut. He getting the Zeus lightning bolts cutting the side of his head and getting Zeus across the back. So you really paid for. You done got paid for and branded. Girl, bye. Anyway, I said, okay, I guess. And every time we see you, you got on Zeus jogging suits and Can y'all tell I'm not flattered? Yes, pay me, but I'm not going to walk around and give you bought and paid for teas. And that's what Orlando is giving me up to this point. And I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and I'll change what I have to say. I'll come back and apologize and move it and change it. But I doubt that I have to backpedal and pussy pop on any of that. He coming across bought and paid for me. And watching this first episode, he a little out of sorts. Like, oh, damn. Okay. It got real for him real fast. Okay. So, and again, you got paperwork. That's another little thing. Whatever. Let's go through, because the first thing we do, they do a photo shoot. Okay. Let's go through these folks. Chef D. Cute. I don't know him. I don't know him. He's a cute guy, though. Big. He's like tall, thick, cute. He's a cute guy. He's a chef or whatever. Okay, cool. No problem. Then you got Banga. His name is Ara, I think. Ara Banga. But Banga is a dancer and just really a wild card. See, Banga, when I looked at Banga, I said, oh, okay. I get it. I guess I get it. He's really, he ain't polished. I'm going to say that. He ain't polished. He really does have a little bit of what you would say like a chip on his shoulder, and he's like ready. He's on go. So yeah, bad boy, he got that whole thing going on. He got that whole thing going on. He wanted the children. And he said straight up, he said, I was liking this boy and I couldn't have him because he wasn't gay. So I just beat his ass a couple times. I said, girl, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, little Miss Ma'am. Hold on now. But that's he got a different type of personality. I'm gonna keep my good eye on him, okay? But I have this little thing that I think he's gonna be very likable. I think I'm gonna take to him. Like there's something about him that draws me to him. He just ain't polished. His look ain't polished. His behavior ain't polished. He just ain't polished. But I just got a thing like I think he's gonna be likable. Like you're gonna wanna like protect him from himself for the most part. But that's it. Banger. Then we got Prince. Y'all know Prince Child from Love and Hip Hop. I was like, oh, yeah, hey, Prince. I'm gonna end up giving Prince just what I gave Prince when he was on Love and Hip Hop. Hey Prince, whatever. I ain't got no issue. I don't love Prince, but I don't not like Prince. Prince is cute. He does what he does. Yeah, okay. I think he's still battling that I'm not gay. People say I'm gay. No, I'm not gay. I think he still has that little struggle going on. Child, you're gonna need another storyline for this. That ain't gonna work. Anthony Uncensored, oldie but a goodie. Like I said, this time they make it Anthony earn his coin. You're not gonna sit up here and eat kibasi sandwiches just for free. You're going to work this time, Anthony. I said, ooh wait. Okay, then there's is it Mooley? Moo? He ain't do much. So Moo is Moo or something. No, Mo City. That's what it is. Mo City. JB. That's what it is. Pretty. Because that's what I got from. He fine. Body. Got these pretty old eyes. He's got longer hair, and he's just pretty. He's a pretty man. He should be modeling and things like that. He's riding a horse. I said, oh, okay. Yeah. But he reminds me of, like, he's pretty, but not pretty like that. Like, you better watch yourself with him because he's kind of quiet. I like it. Kind of quiet. He look a little dangerous. Like like a quiet storm. Yeah, kind of dangerous looking. Then you got Big Lou. Big Lou already. I'm like, girl, Big Lou ain't nothing but goddamn gutter, but she actually do fight. She's from Florida. 305 on. I can already see Big Lou. Well, Big Lou is little, okay? A little thing with a whole lot of mouth. And I don't know. See, remember Gutta for me? Gutta was likable for me, but Gutta got on my nerves after a while. I had enough of Gutta. I think I already got enough of Big Lou already. But okay, we will give her a chance. But she got a lot of mouth, but I think she actually will fight. Where Gutta screamed and yelled and never fought. But Big Lou will fight. So I think she got big heart, little package. Big mouth. I said, girl. And I could just imagine it's gonna be a lot of puss asshole, bitch. So she gonna get on my nerves, I think. But anyway, but it's all right, girl. We're gonna give you a chance. Then we got Rasby. Now Rasby got a reputation. So y'all know Rasby, B2K Rasby, cute little Rasby. Okay, so we got Rasby, we got his situation. I hope we don't spend too much time about his past and him being violated when he was a young fella and that kind of thing. I think, with this house and these people, because you got some queens, some snappy queens, they'll use that to trigger him. And then he gonna snap out. See, we know Rasby will snap. Okay, he'll snap and he go a little off the rails. So I got my eye on Rasby. I feel like I need to be protected, Rasby, from them triggering him and then him going left. Like I said, you got Orlando Brown. I bought and paid for. And then there's Carry On. Carry On is just Carry On. Carry On doesn't seem any more interesting than he was before. Maybe a little bit more comfortable, but yeah. Hey, Carry On. All right, baby, whatever. Relly B. The no Relly is the love Relly. Relly could get on your nerves. Relly is that cousin that you be like, oh God, is this bitch coming over here this weekend? That's Relly. So Relly's cool. And then you got Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan. So I don't know what to expect from Jonathan other than Jonathan's stepping into like a bully type of role. Like he's embracing that bully thing. I don't like it. I don't like it for Jonathan because Jonathan actually has shit going on. And I just hate him jumping into this bully role. But it's like, okay, you always want to argue and you always want to pop off and you always, come on, Jonathan, knock it off. You could be doing so much better, but that's fine. Whatever. Texas just got badder. That's the first episode, the title. But yeah, whatever. So they go through all their intros and everything, and it's fine. Natalie came, jumped out, shit, this really sharp jumpsuit. I don't know where she was going with this jumpsuit. The jumpsuit was very Chloe and Halle, very ungodly hour. And then I looked down at her feet and I said, you know, a silver jumpsuit. Why do you have on gold slides, girl? You need to have on old nasty pair of boots, honey, or old nasty goddamn sandal and silver, ma'am, silver or just stones. Why do you have on gold slides? But whatever, Nat. That's Natalie. You know, Natalie there's always something with Natalie be just not right. Just one thing might be out of place. But again, she run around looking like money, money unfinished, but money. I was like, all right, girl. And a lot of Natalie for me is put on. Yeah, my bad boy. She's put on. I just be like, all right, Natalie, whatever. It's scripted to me. Her bad girl act is kind of scripted for me. Natalie reminds me of somebody that would really be kind of, the more I've watched her, she, like the real Natalie, I could see probably just sitting back and chilling and watching. Like if she have to, she'll carry on, but just really be comfortable sitting, chilling. So all of that extra ghetto just seems so put on to me. But she's not to the point where she irritates me much or anything. It's all right, girl. Sit down. Anyway, but after they're doing their intros, everything's fine. She said, we're actually going to go to Dallas. We're actually going to go to Austin. We're not just going to be staying, in one spot. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Next thing I know, child, we look over there. Jonathan sneaks Anthony, knocks the holy shit out of Anthony, banged him, because Jonathan heavy-handed child, banged Anthony all into the car, into the van. He got him. He got you, girl. He got you. Bam, 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 tore it. And right as that went on, Chef D rolls in, and then he bangs Anthony. Now, he continued going into this thing of saying, I didn't jump him. I didn't jump him. You did. You did jump him. He already got snuck by Jonathan. You didn't let him get his footing. You didn't give him a fair one. You piled on. You piled on, and it came across as punk. Do I think you're a punk? Not really. Not really. But I think you seized an opportunity to getting what he wasn't expecting it. The element of surprise is always good. But you jumped in and it just wasn't a good look. You get no cool points for what you did and how you did it. Had you got him first, we'd have gave you the cool points for it. But you piling on, it was very much like a jump. When you sit back and you look at it for what it was, it looks like y'all may have actually planned it. Do I think y'all actually planned it? No, I think you seized the moment, and I think you piled on. Piling on is not cute. Piling on gets you no cool points. And then you are bigger than him. It gets you no cool points. Fighting with Anthony, period, I'm kind of trying to tell you, it's probably not going to get you a lot of cool points because you are bigger than Anthony. When we look at y'all aesthetic, who don't think you can whoop Anthony's ass? You don't get no cool points for that. So all of this, then your timing was off. I was like, we found out that Jonathan actually jumped on Anthony because, and that was, Jonathan, you just did it for a storyline. Just admit it. You did this for a storyline. Here, he hired, y'all were cool, and then he hired Rio to do his club. That's business. That's business. That don't have nothing to do with you. That have to do with money and business. and you took offense to that, didn't say anything, held on, and you decided to sneak them. Again, you built yourself a storyline. Kudos, sis. Ain't no that it just, but we're gonna call it what it is. You just built yourself a storyline. Not impressed. Not impressed with that at all. Again, you have way too much going on to even have to go that route to have a storyline. You are a built-in storyline. You didn't have to do that. I don't even see why it don't make sense to me for you to be that upset about that. Like, are you going to not do somebody's hair because Anthony don't like her? Exactly my point. Chef D, timing off, sizing and aesthetic off. It's just the whole thing of it, you just get no cool points. You still cute and all that stuff, but you don't get no cool points. It wasn't a good look for you. In the midst of that, he said, he been talking smack to me over the internet, this, that, thing, and the other. Yeah, but why not? Why right now? It was just a timing issue. It's not even a problem that you jumped on her, but it was a timing. It's a timing issue. A timing issue. And again, it was like y'all were fighting for camera time. Not a good look. Anyway, Relly was being Relly. Relly was like, there's no need for y'all to jump. No need for y'all to jump. Banga felt the same way, but didn't say anything right out loud. Big Lou got irritated with Relly. All Big Lou did was really pick a side. I'm watching you. I see you, sis. You picked the side. You picked Jonathan. You picked what you thought was the winning side, basically. You went over there and kissed up to Jonathan. Yeah, this, that, baby. You over there talking to Jonathan. And in the midst of it, you talking about Relly. Well, we all know Relly. And Relly went over to straighten it out. She didn't really pull up on you, but she was pulling up on you because that's how Relly operates. And before long, because you were saying her name, you had your sights on it. You basically kind of knew you were getting your storyline. You were getting your adversary together. You picked yourself onto the winning side, which is Jonathan, because Jonathan will whoop an ass. So you got yourself up underneath Jonathan. You kissed up in Jonathan's ass, and then you start talking about Relly. And Relly kind of overheard it, so it moved along a little faster than what you probably expected. And Relly approached you, you said, shit, I gotta go ahead. I gotta go with this. And then you tried to swing on Relly. Now, that's where we kind of cut out. We kind of cut out there. So I don't know what's really going on with that fight. But from what I could see, didn't seem like you was really giving Relly too much of a problem. You little, sis. You small. And you didn't seem to be giving Relly too much problems. With as much as you was talking and as loud as you was talking, you should have been dragging, fopping and dragging Relly, because that was the energy you were giving. But it wasn't that. It was not in the part we saw. So we'll see what happens next week when we come back. But it was just a lot of you little. But that's all right. You got heart. You got heart. So that's cool. But girl, you was kissing up in Jonathan's ass is what I saw. Trying to get yourself on the winning team. And then you pick Relly to go for your storyline. Now, something that I did see where I told you Banga is a little bit different. Banga has actually went over and told Anthony, I really didn't care for what I just saw. He said, I don't care what I just saw. Anthony had actually hit Banga in the midst of the melee. And Anthony apologized to me. He said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. He's like, that's okay. Don't even worry about it. He said, but I'm siding with you because I didn't like that. And then he had a little confessional. He looked like, when I say he looked like he was really bothered in his soul as to what they did, he was bothered. Another one that was kind of bothered with it, Orlando just was kind of looking at them like, are you freaking serious right now? So you don't know where he is because he's just kind of like, oh, okay. Rasby was like, these girls different. You could just see his wheel spinning. But Mo City JB was like, oh, okay. seeing he's over there watching the lay of the land. I think I like that Mo City JB. I know he's fine, but I think I like him, and I think I like the way he moved. I think he's dangerous. I think they really need to be paying attention. I think they need to be paying attention for him. I think he's a little bit of crazy, all wrapped up in a real pretty box. I'm here for it. Anyway, listen. This is what's going down. This is Bad Boys, Texas. Ciao. It ain't free. It ain't, it ain't free of action. That's for sure. There's action and movement, and we're gonna see. We'll see. We'll see what is going to really go on other than fighting. There's definitely going to be some fighting there because there's too many of them, child. That's the other. There's so many of them. But whatever. I'm here. I'm watching, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Lord have mercy. Yes, we will. And I got my eye on you, Big Lou. Let's see what you're doing with Big Rail, honey, over there, honey. Let's see if you over there and it's going to turn out your way with this little fight you having, or is this going to be where the ass whooping resides?